Are you staring at your charts, heart pounding, wondering if you'll ever crack this code? If you've ever felt the crushing weight of a losing streak, the gut-wrenching despair of a blown account, then you're in the right place. Welcome to Mind of a Trader. I've been there deeper than you might imagine, and I'm here to share the one truth that changed everything. It all started as it does for so many, with a siren song, a quiet evening, the hum of my computer, and a YouTube video. A well-dressed man oozing confidence promised financial freedom. Make money anywhere, anytime with just a laptop. It sounded like the key, the escape hatch from life's daily grind. I didn't just believe him, I needed to believe him. That belief became my rocket fuel. I dove in, obsessively. Hours of videos, stacks of books, charts plastered on my walls. I memorized patterns, indicators, candlestick formations. I truly believed that if I just knew enough, if I could master every tool, success was a mathematical certainty. I thought intelligence was the ultimate weapon. I was wrong, dead wrong, because I overlooked the most critical battlefield in trading, the one inside my own skull. The day I placed my first real trade, I wasn't prepared for the visceral shock. My hands slick with sweat, my heart a drum against my ribs. The moment the price flickered, I lost it. I'd cut winning trades short out of pure fear, only to watch in agony as they reversed and hit my original target. Then, fueled by regret, I'd jump back in impulsively, only to lose again. I knew my analysis, I knew the entry, the exit, the stop loss, but knowing and doing were worlds apart. I couldn't honor my stops. I'd hold on to losing trades, whispering prayers for a market reversal, all because my ego couldn't stomach being wrong. I wasn't short on knowledge, I was catastrophically short on discipline. Trading isn't a game of wits, it's a brutal test of unwavering consistency. And I was failing, miserably. All that hard-earned theory crumbled before the onslaught of raw emotion. And then the inevitable, my first account blown. It wasn't just the money, though that stung. It was the obliteration of my confidence. That blazing fire of belief was snuffed out, leaving behind a chilling emptiness. I looked in the mirror and saw a shadow, someone who'd lost faith in their own judgment. I, who had dreamed so big, was now drowning in shame and doubt, all for the lack of one simple yet profoundly difficult virtue. That's when it hit me like a physical blow. Discipline isn't an option in trading. It's the lifeline that keeps your dreams from becoming your worst nightmare. You need to understand, losing money in trading isn't like having your wallet stolen. It's not like misplacing a treasured possession. It's deeper, sharper. It's a cut that slices straight to your self-respect. Because you know with sickening clarity that no one tricked you. No one forced your hand. No one else blew up your account. Only you. The person staring wild-eyed at a screen as a red candle stretches into an abyss of loss. I've lived those sleepless nights haunted by the endless whys. Why did I enter there? Why didn't I cut it sooner? Am I just wasting my life on a game I can't win? A seemingly small loss, just a few dollars sometimes, can detonate your entire psychological fortress. I lost my appetite, my desire to connect. I was there physically, but inside I was a war zone. There were moments I'd stare at the charts and see nothing but a blur of my own failure, a vortex of exhaustion and defeat. I used to think the market was rigged, that it was out to get me. But after countless agonizing lessons, I realized the market isn't cruel. I was too weak. Weak against greed, weak against fear, weak against the tidal wave of my own emotions. And here's the ultimate paradox. The only person I truly needed to conquer was the one person I couldn't control, myself. I knew my stop-loss, but I moved it. I knew I should sit out, but the fear of missing out, FOMO, dragged me in. I knew the market was choppy, yet I danced with danger like a moth to a flame. I knew. But I didn't do. I didn't lack knowledge. I didn't lack tools. I lacked the one thing that underpins all trading survival discipline. It's not flashy. It's not exciting. But it's the only thing that will keep you alive in this game. Without it, you slowly morph into someone you don't even recognize. There came a day after another soul-crushing loss when I realized something profound. If I could turn back time, I wouldn't seek a new strategy or a fancier indicator. I would only seek the strength to remain steadfast, even when my foundations were shaking. Because your greatest enemy isn't on the chart, it's right between your ears. Some days, even now, I'll open my chart's coffee in hand sun on the screen. I'll watch. 5 minutes, 15 an hour. Nothing clear, no high probability setup. My rules scream, stay out, but that old itch, that fear of missing the big one, sometimes whispers. The craving for action, for the click of the mouse, can become an addiction in itself, a way to soothe the restlessness. I used to give in, and I'd lose, because I was trading to feel something, not to profit. Emotions in trading don't always storm in. Sometimes they're a subtle whisper, go on just this once. The market's about to run. If you don't get in now, you'll miss it. I once held a losing trade from $100 down to over $1,000. Not because I didn't know it was wrong, but because admitting defeat felt worse than the financial pain. I even deposited more money just to keep that losing trade alive, to prove myself right. I was wrong, so devastatingly wrong. All because I lacked the courage to simply wait. Trading doesn't demand you win every day. It doesn't demand you outsmart anyone. It demands one thing above all: patience. It's a game for those who can sit calmly for days, even weeks, waiting for that one perfect pitch. And that, for the longest time, was my personal hell, because doing nothing feels like failing. But the truth is, in trading, knowing when to do nothing is often your greatest victory. Learning to stand aside is as crucial as learning when to strike. I blew accounts. 1, 2. I lost count. Each time a fresh hell. Each time I thought I couldn't get back up. Not just the money, but that gnawing feeling of inadequacy. Have you ever seen your account balance at zero, that cold, stark empty? It's a punch to the soul. But something kept me going. Not blind faith, but a stubborn refusal to be beaten by my own shortcomings. I knew my errors: no plan, overtrading, moving stops, emotional decisions, and worst of all, not learning from my mistakes. So I stopped. No more new strategies. I sat down and wrote out every single mistake. I started with the basics: trade only with a clear signal. Honor the stop-loss religiously. Take profits at the target. No emotional revenge trading. I went back to a demo account, not to test indicators, but to rewire my mind. Small rule-based trades. Days spent just waiting, training myself that inaction is a skill. I finally understood trading isn't just technical analysis. It's a relentless psychological war against yourself. No one forces your trades. No one moves your stops for you. It's all you. And therefore, only you can fix it. I built a new framework: unclear market, stay out. Maximum 3 trades a day. A win doesn't mean increased size. A loss doesn't mean revenge. I forced myself, heart-pounding, hands trembling sometimes, to do the right thing. To walk away, even when a part of me screamed for just one more. Slowly, painstakingly, I rebuilt my self-trust. And for the first time in so long, I didn't feel like a victim. I felt in control of my actions. I didn't expect to make money every day. I only expected to follow my rules every day. And strangely, when the pressure to win vanished, consistent small profits began to emerge. Not because I was suddenly brilliant, but because I had finally tamed the beast within. Trading is never easy. But you can go the distance if you dare to confront your failures and have the courage to rebuild brick by painstaking brick. Now, my trading is quiet. No euphoria in wins, no rage in losses. Just the methodical execution of a well-defined plan, like a craftsman, precise, patient, repetitive. Discipline isn't my prison anymore, it's my freedom. It's the foundation that allows me to navigate these treacherous waters. I know with absolute certainty that if I let my discipline slip, even once I risk falling back into that abyss. And I've paid too dearly for those lessons. The greatest victories aren't measured in pips or dollars. They're measured in moments of quiet strength when you can sit calmly in a volatile market, when you can cut a losing trade without flinching even if it hurts, when you dare to stand aside while everyone else is chasing. That, my friends, is true trading power. So if you're just starting your trading journey, if you've stumbled, if you've felt that despair, I hope this story shines a little light, letting you know you're not alone. And if this resonates with you, if you find value here at Mind of a Trader, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell to join our community and catch our upcoming videos. I'll be sharing more about overcoming trading psychology pitfalls, building a sustainable trading plan, and crucially, how to fortify your mind so the market doesn't devour you. Hengap leban trong video so. Stay strong, stay disciplined. Because in this world, the one who endures, the one who truly masters themselves, is the one who truly wins.